Dallin.
And talk us through what we've got going on here.
Oh, we have Indiana and Ohio State set to kick off.
Yeah, Ohio State there. Grabs the ball. And not releasing the tackle player. So they're going to take possession here at sunny Greensboro, North Carolina.
Nice go forward by Ohio State.
And just a small knock-on coming into play there. Referee's going to blow his whistle for that. So we've seen some mouth-watering clashes earlier today as well. In the women's games, we saw Penn State victorious over Ohio and Norwich as well, winning their game against Indiana. Now the ball pops out for Ohio State. Oh, and just broke away. Turn around over there. Indiana have possession right now. 4-on-3. Let's see what they do with it.
Oh, possibly slight obstruction there.
Keeping the ball in this narrow channel. Show and go. Back into the traffic. Leaving her feet, diving over there will be a penalty, yep.
Good pickup by the match official.
Now one of the danger players is number 6, Bree Rarig for Ohio State. She's on the left-hand side here. Couple of nifty little passes, ball still in play. Oh, rumbling forward, drawing the defenders in. Holding on it. Now opportunity for Indiana to break loose.
Good quick tap decision. Good effort to retain possession by Indiana.
That was Califf. She's been very involved earlier today. Very flat though. Need a bit more depth, I think, when they attack.
I would agree, both teams getting quite bunched in the middle.
And not 10, so it's going to be advantage. Real opportunity here for Indiana to strike first. Hale was held up. On the outside, looking for the space and sniping through. Beautiful work for Madeline Pound. She scores the first try of this game.
Madeline Pound went to take it towards the outside corner, cut back in, great evasive move to get herself on the board for her team.
And so if you've just joined us here, this is some of the women's clashes on field 2. We've got the men's semi-finals happening right now on field 1. And we had 3 fields in action this whole weekend with 48 teams, about 576 players. Just a wonderful event despite the chilly conditions.
I think the players have been really managing and dealing with the weather quite well today. We've seen just a couple of, you can see issues with handling the ball, but for the most part, coaching staffs and programs are really doing what they can to weather the elements.
And this kickoff is cleanly taken by Ohio State. They move it around. Some of their stronger runners. That's Bree Rarig. We spoke about her all weekend. On the outside, she's got great speed. Broke it through. She go all the way. Nobody's going to catch her. An absolute sleek racing snake. Underneath the stick she goes. Wonderful try. And these are the plate semi-final matches, in case you're wondering. And after this, we'll have the next plate semi-final match. And field 1 will be the women's finals. So you see what's going on. And the replay, phenomenal stuff. You see Bree Rarig there showing a clean pair of heels touching down. She has scored several marvelous tries this weekend, hasn't she?
Yes, she's definitely been a great decision maker here for Ohio State. Really when their go-to player when they're needing some good momentum.
And that conversion was successful. Or did it go through? I didn't see that.
Nice behind the shoulder catch there for Indiana.
It's a try scorer on the outside. This time she's bundled up, taking play to the halfway line. Some great tackles, trying to get that counter out going as well. Indiana still have possession, moving to left-hand side.
Ohio State wasting no time to put the pressure on.
Still got the ball, looking for a gap to open. It does now. Little step inside. Cover defender has her covered though. No, it managed to slip free. Excellent bit of work. Indiana have a lot of players committed to that ruck. Only 3 are left standing. And the tackles keep coming. Inside the 22 right now. Here they go, looking for space on the outside. Handojo got tackled and the turnover is good. Ohio State could break away here if they can slip their pass.
Excellent work by Ohio State to step through and regain possession.
Oh, bumbling forward, breaking the tackles. Wonderful work.
Nice angle coming in to receive the pass.
Still carrying somebody on her back. Ohio State now with the ball. They will receive a penalty. Slow to get up there, one of the Indiana State players. So Ohio with the ball. Defense comes shooting up. Oh, an intercept pass thrown. Lots of defensive pressure there.
Excellent work by Indiana to get it in the passing lane and force that turnover.
And hacked through there. Is advantage, the referee says. Slips the first tackler. Great run, but it's going to be a penalty from where she was offsides. Oh no, early obstruction, didn't see that coming. And it's Ohio State right now, looking to see if they can add some more points to the board. It's 5 each right now in this game. Ball bounces backwards. Another little loop around. A little fend to the face. Got some better width here. Passing is tricky in the wind. Oh, and it's a turnover. Indiana have the ball. Stepping and going. That's a try scorer from earlier. Pound sets things up.
Well done defensively to tie up the ball.
Addison Hale with a step. Oh, straight through. Wonderful bit of work. What sheer strength and determination. Addison Hale scores the second try for her team underneath the poles, and hopefully this kick will put her team up.
Hale, great work on the fend off and good leg drive to get through. Ohio State just not quite in the best tackling position.
If you see the replay there, Hale just busting through and skidding over. Lovely stuff. Conversion from in front, taken quite far back. Oh, hold on. There's a red card being issued. I did not see. And it's a penalty for punching. Does that mean the try is called back? It does indeed. Pandemonium here on field 2, Katie.
Quite an interesting set of developments here, Dallin.
No try and a red card, meaning 7 against 6, as Ohio State rumble it forward. So it's 5-all now, back to the scoreline. Red card means their player won't be replaced and will sit out the rest of the tournament. And Bree Rohrig on the outside, you won't catch her. Too fast, too good, underneath the poles. And that has swung the game right around.
Absolutely, Ohio State really taking advantage of whatever developed here for Indiana.
That was very interesting indeed. We're going to get a replay hopefully coming up soon. Score should actually be 10-5. And there it is. Ghosting on the outside. She scored so many wonderful tries. Deceptively quick. always on the end of that. Great timing. And that will bring us to half-time. So very interesting developments there on field 2 with a red card, so 7 against 6. We're going to take a short break, and we're going to be right back with the second half of lots of drama and excitement coming at you from Greensboro and North Carolina. And we are back here on field 2, and some very interesting developments happened just before that half. Ohio State looked to have a try scored upon them, and a red card given to one of the players from Indiana, and it is reversed around. Bree Ryrie caught the ball on the outside, scored a wonderful try, and took her team up to a 14-5 lead. 7 against 6, Katie, that's a tough game.
Absolutely great, as you mentioned, just Browering for her, just taking advantage of kind of that momentary lapse where they're trying to make a decision on what's going on.
So, team in red, Indiana with 6 players only. Here they go, try to make a little bust there. That was going to be the try scorer from earlier, Alison Hale. Moving down nicely down the hands. The ball gets floated just in front. The wind carries it a bit. And now it's slightly knocked down. And that'll be an unfortunate error there. And that's Caroline Walters. Walters actually was sent off for a yellow card in the previous game. So discipline really is an issue here.
A lot of aggression here in these kind of final matches of the day. It's been a long tournament weekend. Back to this last sequence of events. Indiana looked to have great field position. And the wind just elements, again, getting more severe as the day goes along and making it difficult for the team.
It is, and there the ball slips backwards again. Ohio State with the ball. A couple of big tackles in right now. Players are very bunched up towards this side of the field. Ball is out, and monstrous tackle. Walters comes in. She's small by stature, but rumbling it up with the big girls. Looks to be a penalty. Have an opportunity. They need to score quickly if they can. Hale now just rams it straight forward.
Hale doing well to find the seam between 2 defenders.
Ball is just stuck in the middle of the field there still. Now Hale again, very active in this half.
Hale working to commit as many defenders to her as possible, trying to make some space for her teammates.
Walters on the outside, gets tackled into touch. Ohio State will get the ball here. They'll look for Bree Ryrie on the outside. 2 tries already she scored in this game. Ohio State looking to get this ball in. And referee said time is back on. Go to the front, well taken. Sets the ball down on the 22. Move it on the outside. Actually, Brie Rorick is not there. She's been replaced. Something must be wrong or got a little knock. Better width this time. Looking to take it forward, and that one-hand offload just going forward, unfortunately. Opportunity here to strike. Down 14-5. And 2 fresh subs coming back in.
Indiana making decisions after playing a player down, trying to get as many fresh legs as they can on the field. If they're doing the work to cover -1 player, good tactical decision making there by the coaching staff.
It is indeed, and Pulaski comes in, as does, I think, number 1, Karin Strunk. So with 6 players, you're really going to have to work fairly hard to compete against 7. So here they go, stepping and weaving, some magic. Just a little bit of space on the outside. Alison Hale there. She's still going. Now she's put to the deck. Working that short side. A little bit of space and over in the corner. Magic little bit of play. And all of a sudden, this game has become a lot closer.
Excellent heads-up field awareness there by Indiana. Looking downfield, seeing the defensive coverage had a bit of a momentary lapse and took advantage.
Indiana now 14-10 with a kick to come. Walters will try and make the sideline conversion. And this is very exciting stuff. 1 try in it. The conversion is very difficult with the breeze swirling around as well. Walters will take this. So those fresh legs really paid off, didn't it?
Absolutely. As we mentioned, just a good decision to try to get as many of different people out there so that they can try to spread the field wide and make Ohio State work for it.
Now, Ohio State did take out one of their star players, and we're not sure what happened there. And there's the replay here. We see Hale taking it in. She's been very much a live wire during this period and picked up going the blind side. Lovely bit of work there, diving over. And the kickoff has been made. It's bouncing into touch, and it will be a line out for Ohio State. And it must have touched an Ohio State player. Indiana will have the ball. They go close to the front. Maybe magic stuff if they could score another try here. Moving to the center of the field. Oh, ghosting and stepping through. The ball slips out though. Might have gone backwards. Reclaimed and then slung to the ground in a heavy tackle. Fending players away. And it's a penalty, 10 meters back, right on the offensive here. Wasn't on the mark, so they get a chance to take it again.
Indiana doing so well to just toe and go and get the ball going forward, making Ohio State move back, and they're on the back foot.
And Walters, straight through, scores.
Absolutely.
Wow, 15-14.
Ohio State looks a bit stunned in that decision. Their defensive lapse, just not quite sure what was occurring.
I have rarely ever seen a team with a player down score 2 tries in a row.
Yes, absolutely. Indiana's done well, really kind of just combating this disadvantage.
And you see the replay just gliding through, the defender sliding, and I'm not sure why, because it was 7 against 6 as the conversion goes underneath the uprights. You know, 7 against 6, you actually have an extra player, so every now and again you could double team somebody in a tackle.
Likely that they probably just misread their intention.
Yeah.
But well done on Indiana's part to come back from this adversity from earlier.
It really is great stuff from them in this semi-final of the plate. Winner will play in the plate final. And it is Ohio State with the last chance. Time is running out for them in the second period. Oh, Hale with a monstrous tackle and drive through, and the turnover. Fabulous stuff as the ball gets hacked towards the sideline, bounces twice and rolls out. It is the final hooter. What a brilliant comeback indeed.
No better finish there with Hale just laying out a punishing tackle, just absolutely pushing Ohio State back to regain possession, kicking it out and calling it the final whistle.
We'll be back right after the break very soon with the next plate semi-final for the ladies. So stay with us. That was a very exciting finish.